so I have to say something. I hope you like the demo. My presentation is 3 or 4 parts up to the time. The first part was silent part about the new computer interface, that you can use it in the branch. You can have it outside the branch in the glass. You can have it on a stand in a mall. You can project it in a TV, normal projector screen, and anyone pass by, a kid, an adult, can just move his hand and interact with the computer. Now, this can be very interactive. You can have a keyboard. Microsoft just announced the KPIs for the Kinect. This is Xbox Kinect. With the KPIs, you can develop simple application that can take your mobile number, that can take you, as I show you, you can scan the QR code. QR code will take you to a message or a call center or a website or whatever. So you can integrate many technologies within the same. What is the cost of this? It's nothing. More expensive than your solution, fine. But no, it's very, very, very cheap. It's $300, $500 device, and you need a high quality presentation. You need to build an interactive demo, and that's it. You don't need anything else. I'm not a vendor. I'm working, and I'm bankers. I'm a banker like you, so I'm not selling anything. It's just an idea that you can implement easily. Now, the second part is about using robots in banking. Something maybe strange, but Mr. Turing, Alan Turing, he is the father of artificial intelligence and computer science. And he died in 54 by a Bison apple. Now, this is what they found in his home. Is this remind you of something? Yeah. When they asked Steve Jobs, he didn't say yes, he didn't say no. But a lot of people believe that he got the idea of the Apple logo from this case. Anyway, Mr. Turing, he comes up with Turing test. Turing test is a very simple test. If you look at this graph, you are, as an observer, you will send the question to a human and a machine. If you cannot differentiate between them, so this machine is an intelligent machine. Pass the exam. A lot of presentations, excellent presentations, talking about call center and online chatting. Now you can online chat with a robot. I am a member of the Artificial Intelligence Association, and they have this. They have it, and it's live, but not customized for banking. And when I said customized, if you are not a banker, you will not understand the banking terminologies. So you need to train the robot or the bot how to answer the banking questions. Like when you hire someone in the call center, you need to train him, right? You cannot just get him from Etisalat and put him in your call center. He will definitely not answer the questions. So you need to train him, and this is online, 24/7. You don't need to pay extra working hours or overtime or whatever. Now, unfortunately, I don't have internet connection here, but maybe after this presentation, I can show you how to do online chatting with that robot. Anyway, most of the industries are using robots except banking. So car industries, you can buy this Rainbow from Amazon. It's a very nice cleaning machine. Can clean your floor, and evening goes to the power to recharge, and tomorrow continue. It's a very nice machine. Cost about, again, $400. The Pathfinder in the moon. This is the nurse, a very advanced robot, and very small, tiny robot that you can take it as a bill, will send messages and a camera to the scanner outside that doctor can watch and see what's problem. And this is my robot. I built it 5 years back with my daughter. This can do a lot of things, and maybe next time we'll have a live presentation about my robot. I call him Mahrous. Whoever Egyptian here will understand the name. It's a very traditional name.
When Santander came to us, they were looking for innovation, something that definitely would differentiate that space.
El centro de visitas lo podemos definir como la verdadera puerta de entrada al banco. Es el primer contacto de los visitantes y usuarios con la cultura del Banco Santander.
The visitor center had to be a reference in technology, innovation. This center had to reflect the bank's position as one of the biggest in the world. That was the challenge.
What if we could create something that could really function with humans and be useful? And so the outcome was this robotic system that communicates with you in your own language, figures out where you want to go, and actually takes you there.
SIGA stands for Santander Interactive Guest Assistance.
When the visitors arrive, they find this touchscreen console where they can choose a language and their destination. It can be a meeting room nearby, the auditorium, or the exit to the bus station.
It's Santander's very own family of robotic butlers that welcome me, help me to explore that building and amuse me.
This is probably the first application that uses swarm robotics in a commercial context. We normally see robots in factories or in research labs, but in this case we've developed a set of robots that function in a crowded space, 24/7, 365 days a year.
The main feature we wanted this wall to have, and because it's a very wide space, was the ability to function on different stages, depending on the user's distance to the wall itself.
The interactive wall is a result of Santander's need to communicate its history and its presence in the world.
The application is aware of what's around and can react and adapt itself to the different conditions.
The goal here was to take a really big model of Santander's financial city and build an augmented reality setup around it. The main idea is that these 4 screens look like they're transparent. And so to do this, we used state-of-the-art lasers and a huge database of photographs of the model.
And we added a digital layer of information so users could explore all the aspects that we don't see or understand. All the facilities we can find, architectural details, Santander's concerned about art all over the city, and so on.
These new trends concerning digital architecture will become a common feature in public spaces in the future. And we thought this environment in the financial city could use some of that. Estos deseos del banco, que nos iba a saber dar lo que nosotros buscábamos realmente, algo que no existiera en ningún lugar del mundo.
So they are using the robot in banking. And actually, it's not expensive. This is a Ferrari robot, definitely is expensive, but you can do the same with about $1,500 simple robot that can follow path. I'm a customer, go to a branch, I want to see the customer service. The robot can take me to the customer service and can take my photo and remember me later on. And my robot Mahrous is doing that. Not only this, you can have this robot moving in a mall, taking videos and broadcast it on all over TVs in the mall. So it's like very simple advertising. Not only advertising, but also interacting with the audience. So, and it's not expensive, because people, when they said robot, they said, wow, this is very expensive. We are not using it in banking, but no, you can use it. I don't know how much time I still have.
10 minutes.
10 minutes, fine. I have 2 subjects, the QR code and the Second Life. I'll talk briefly about the QR code. You have it, in fact, everywhere in all brochures, but this is how you can use it in banking. A QR code is 2-dimensional code, can take text, web link, contacts, SMS, whatever. I don't need to go on this, but simply you need the reader, you scan the QR code, and that's it. This Japanese technology since 15 years back. But last year, and US and Europe started using me heavily. And I'll show you one video from AXA Insurance. They did a great job with the QR code. You can have a basic QR code that takes you to a link, website, or a phone number. Little trackable QR code that when you scan, you have it in your database, you can track. Dynamic QR code. We will start doing something in Ajman Bank that if you get a car loan, car murabaha from us, we will give you a keychain with a QR code on the back. When you scan it, it takes you to a link, and that link will tell you what was the amount, the first installment, last installment. If there is any change in your account or any delay or whatever in terms and condition, even if you change it, this is a dynamic, something that will take you to a website and get information from there. Dynamic designer QR code, very famous, BBC, British Airways. You know what is this? This will be a hotel in Dubai. This is a QR code hotel in Dubai. And when you scan the QR code, you will get the promotion in the hotel. And let's imagine this, how they will change the black and white boxes. Tomorrow they come up with new promotion, so how they will change the block. It's either by light or dynamic, right? If it is dynamic, when you scan it, every time it goes to different promotion.
Strongly believes in innovation. They were the first insurer in Belgium to launch an iPhone app for car insurance, and now they've also created one for your home insurance. Such an innovative idea deserves an equally innovative way to launch it. So we created an iMercial. Here's how it works. The commercial shows a house. There's no door, just a QR code. Suddenly, there's a huge crash. The spot invites you to scan the code to find out what happens. Using your iPhone, you unlock the house and step into the commercial. Ends with a product demo where you can instantly download the app.
Do you know what is the cost of this? It's almost nothing. Just the cost of creating the video, the cost of the idea. And at the end, you scan the QR code, and this QR code will take you to the website. You run the video, and that's it. Is this effective, or having a newspaper? Hopefully no one from newspaper here. Having a newspaper page, is it more effective? I think this is much more effective. So this is about the QR code. I think running out of time now. So thank you. I'm ready for any question.
Mr. Ashraf Shokry, COO, Ajman Bank, thank you very much indeed for a most enlightening and most informative and interactive presentation. I think it's fair to say that we won't be selling innovation to you.